everyone, my name is Sharon, also known as Sagefira, and welcome back to my playthrough of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, recorded live over on Twitch. Last time, we mourned the loss of a beloved friend, throwing ourselves into work and into play, slowly mending our wounded hearts. The colony as a whole has gradually started to recover, but what adventures await us as the year draws to a close? Cal helps you stand. I'm sorry, Sagefira. I'll be a better helper next time. He asks if you want to get some potato juice at the cafeteria instead. You spend the rest of the afternoon brainstorming more games where there are no winners and no losers. That was cute. We didn't get anything out of it, but it was cute. I think I would like to try to get my toughness up to 20, and then I'll start doing other skills after that. So we're gonna jump on back into shoveling some dirt. You join Cal at a particularly fragrant pile of compost. He's trying to use his hoverboard as a wheelbarrow, carefully pushing compost off of it into the pile. Don't you just love this? Cal asks excitedly. Your hoverboard, dirt. Dirt? Yeah, I guess it's okay. No, I mean, just this. He waves his arms, dirt encrusted up to his elbows, to take in the entire greenhouse. We get to help plant stuff and watch it grow. Even if we're just moving dirt around, we're still helping. Cal, why do you like it so much? Well, he considers. I like digging holes in the dirt, 'cause it's full of surprises down there. I found a worm. Wait, let me see if I can find her again. He sticks his hand in the compost and rummages around, his tongue sticking out of his mouth. I guess she got away, he says after a minute. She was real shiny, like a rainbow. Wait, he says, I just thought of something I like better. He shows you his splayed hand. Getting dirt under my fingernails, he laughs. I don't know why, but it's the best. How cute! What a precious little dude. Alright, let's get to work. Shoveling some dirt. Let's see what I can do here. I am gonna go ahead and do this though, because I'm realizing I'm trying to get as much toughness as possible, and I'm assuming that this is gonna get me the best. This is the best hand that I can get. So hopefully that this will bump me up 5 toughness, crossing my fingers. So let's go. All right. Yes, awesome. I got +7 toughness, so now we can start focusing on something else, or we can go out in an expedition now, which is pretty cool. Okay. We're in the early wet, the wet season, age 10. Everything's purple. It's so pretty. Wow. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Mars scowls from under the protection of a transparent umbrella. Absolutely not, she pouts. Do not even ask me to do anything. If my hair gets wet, you're soy meat. Alright. And we've got our bestie Tangent. Tangent is watching a construction crew build scaffolding for the new engineering pavilion. They're using mushwood, which is so light that one person can easily lift a 10 meter long pole and stack it into place. She points toward them. Human beings are so great, don't you think? Before we landed, this was all just dirty jungle. Now it's civilization. I've been learning about adaptability in writing and biology class. The books say it's what sets us apart from the animals. Like, we don't need fur because we can make warm clothes. If it's too hot, we can make air conditioners instead. Maybe the animals have neat adaptations. Tangent rolls her eyes at you. Maybe, but even if they can, I haven't seen any sign of intelligent life here. It's just those big dumb xenofauna. Some animals here are smart and friendly. Tange looks skeptical. They're still animals, Sagefira. Maybe they're just pretending to be nice so you'll feed them. You're lucky it didn't eat you. She folds her arms. Dorbs moth look cute, but one can eat through a bag of rice in less than 30 minutes. Even an herbivore can be dangerous here. Doesn't have to want to eat you to be able to hurt you. Together you watch as the foreman put the blueprints for the scaffolding onto the floating screen of her holopalm and raises it to the scaffolding to check their progress. I'd like to see an alien do that, Tange says primly. Humans look defenseless and weak, but we're the strongest species in the galaxy. Who else can literally bend reality to their will? Not an alien, that's for sure. She puts one finger to her chin. I'm living proof that humanity is greater than our biology, she says. All of us are, really, with our genetic enhancements. We're the next step in humanity's evolution from great ape to galactic superspecies. Valid point. Valid point. I dig it. Ooh, Dice has something to say to us as well. Oh, my perception's too low. It's pouring rain and everyone's trying to stay dry under the grass-roofed palapas. Everyone except Dice. Off in the distance, over the wall near the sports ball field, he's definitely skulking. Tell someone! Ooh, hello, Rhett! You tell Security Chief Rhett you saw Dice up to no good around behind the garrison. He's too distracted trying to put buckets under various leaks in the roof to pay much attention. Thank you, Sagefira. I'll check it out later, he says, waving you off. If there's danger in the colony, one of the lookouts will catch it. You're not so sure. You know Dice. He's very good at hiding when he doesn't want to be found. Bummer. I could have found a way to get... Oh, it's a bummer. My perception wasn't high enough. All right. Did we get to go outside now? You step cautiously through the colony gates. Well, hey there, Sagefira. Uncle Tonin tries to muster his old smile. I'm afraid you better stick to sports ball for now, okay? It's a tough world outside these walls. I'm tough enough, Tonin. Well, so you are, Uncle Tonin replies, his voice heavy as he looks at you with pride. You're growing up, aren't you? He nods and pats you on the shoulder, and you know he's thinking of Tammy. Listen, he tells you, I can see that you're a tough cookie, and I'd love to have you on my surveyor team in the future, but you'll have to wait a few more years first. Come see me when you're older, okay, kiddo? All right. Dejected, you drag your feet as you walk back through the gates to safety. Psst, what's that? You look around questioningly. Psst, it's Dice. He's hiding behind some bushes? That's so typical. He puts a finger to his lips and motions for you to follow him. Sure, you figure, why not? He leads you silently along the walls toward the garrison, then crouches down in the bushes between the sports ball field and the security pavilion to fiddle with something. Suddenly, he's gone. What? You check to make sure no one else noticed, but you check to make sure nobody else noticed, then scuttle over to where you last saw him. Behind some popflower bushes, there's a drainage pipe in the wall big enough to crawl through. A heavy grate keeps animals out, but it's loose. You could slide it aside to get through. You could sneak out! Let's go! We just unlocked the ability to sneak out on an expedition as a 10-year-old. That's not dangerous at all. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be just fine. If the adults won't let you visit the Valley of Vertigo or the subaqueous swamps or the other cool places surveyors get to go to, you could sneak through here to explore just outside the colony walls. If Dice does it, how dangerous could it be? I love it. That brings me great joy. We did it, chat. We did it. Anyway, how do I... There we go. You've seen Dice use this drain pipe behind the garrison to sneak out through the walls. There's a metal grate that comes off so you can crawl through. Do you want to go out there? Yes, I do. I just got an achievement. What's out there? Hello? Events in this area can be done in any order. They won't cause time to pass, but will increase your stress. Return home via the Expedition Depot flag or the home button at the top left of the screen. Watch for collectible items you can bring back as gifts. Events respawn at the beginning of each year, and new collectibles have a chance to appear every season. Interesting! Hello, Dice. You slipped through the drain pipe and out of the colony before anyone saw you. Anyone, that is, except for a dark form watching you from the trees nearby. Could that be... Is that Dice? He turns and disappears into the jungle. Now you're sure of it. That was definitely Dice. He's not allowed outside the colony either. Let's follow him. You scamper through the brush, heedless of branches and brambles scraping at your arms and legs. Without a proper enviro suit, you get all scratched up. This kid is fast. You quickly lose sight of Dice and can't find his trail again, but you do learn something by trying. Let's go. There's an animal? I want to talk to the animal. Hello, little dude. Look how cute it is. Hello! Your way is blocked by a strange small creature with 1 foot and 4 large eyes, 2 of which blink sideways on top of its head like frog eyes. Oh, this must be a hop-eye. You've heard people talk about them, but you've never seen one up close. It's running around and around in circles, but if you take a step forward, but stops if you take a step forward and it hisses at you. You didn't know hop-eyes could hiss. Ooh. I wonder if I'm good enough to do the animals challenge. I mean, I have no animal skill. This is gonna be like a, this is gonna be a card challenge, right? Or is it gonna be like testing my ability? Because I'm still not 100% familiar with how this works. Because if it's a card challenge, I might be able to do it, but if it's a skill challenge, I don't know. Because I have 0 animal skill, but this might be a way to gain animal skill, so... I'm gonna try this challenge. I hope that it's a card challenge, because I can do a card challenge. What's its deal? Let's do this, this, this. Oh, I see. This is a round challenge. Start with 10. That's a solid 10 plus 1 to start with. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, let's go. This is excellent. This is excellent. I think I'll do that. Because then I'll just need 5. I got this. I got this. Easy peasy. We got it, chat. Let's go. Let's swap these. Then we'll go 0, 0, and 0. Not the best, but at least I didn't have to lose a kudos with that. I love it. I love it. We got 0 stars because we didn't do that great, but we got animal skill. Okay, so I'm guessing this is how we get animal skill. We have to interact with them outside when we're out in the world. You stop trying to get past it and just listen. Oh, you can hear little squeaking noises from nearby. It's probably warning you away from its nest. You carefully avoid the nest while speaking in soothing tones. The agitated little guardian titters warnings at you, but eventually lets you by. Okay. How much stress do I have left? I have 10. I do want to just poke around, see if there's any collectibles I can grab. Oop, like this? A ripe blue bobber fruit. But I can't really do much else, I think, because it said that each event... Like, will it allow me to do another event, even though I'm at 90 out of 100? I'm gonna try it and see what happens, because I feel like trying things is the best way to learn. You stop for lunch eating an earth treat grown from your own greenhouses. A watermelon! Nice and sweet, like a more solid potato pod. You munch away, spitting out the seeds. Let's practice spitting the seeds. You take the challenge seriously, lining up targets and keeping score. Your aim improves. Combat skill. You're too worn out and tired to continue. You have to go home now. That's alright. Uh-oh. You're having a terrifying, familiar dream. A monster crashing through the walls, unfathomably large. Every part of it wriggling and moving and searching for something. It tramples through the colony as you watch helplessly. Time shifts to the wreckage of your home. You're picking through it, looking for something. Tears streaking down your dust-covered face as you lift heavy pieces of debris, searching. You wake up shouting, "No!" But your voice is drowned out by a deafening rumble from the skies outside. The bedroom window is covered in... water? It's pouring down from the clouds. You guess this must be rain, but you've never experienced it before. There's a bright flash from outside, and another crack and rumble. Thunder! It must be a thunderstorm! It's still the early hours of the morning. You've already almost forgotten your bad dream, but you're too unsettled to go back to sleep yet. The rain beats down on the roof of your quarters, joined now and then with great peals of thunder like the footsteps of an angry beast. Let's go play in the rain! It's surprisingly warm outside, and the water feels nice hitting your head. Everything smells fresh and damp and wonderful, and the dusty, packed ground has turned to squelchy mud between your toes. You don't go too far from the door to your quarters, but it's exciting being outside in the dark, watching dramatic streaks of lightning arc down to the hills behind the colony. So we got +5 rebellion, and we got -5 stress, which doesn't really help. Alright, we're in the mid-wet season. So, let's see if there's anybody we can speak to. Like our father. Hello, Papa. You're looking a little worn out, my firefly. Your dad greets you, looking concerned. You know, despite what your mom may say, there is such a thing as too much work. Maybe some R&R over in the lounge would help recharge those solar cells. What do you say? Maybe I just need a hug, Dad. Your dad throws his arms wide. Well, get in here, Tiger Butter. After a long hug, you do feel better. Your dad gives incredible hugs. I love our dad. He's adorable. I love him. Papa. Do you have anything new to say? Probably not. Ooh. Have you gone outside the colony yet? Tange asks you. I hear all sorts of terrible things. Regardless, we're not allowed to stray from the gates unless we're on expedition. Tange rolls her eyes. Not that it stops my brother. I wonder if I have anything she would like. What items do I have? I have a bobber fruit, an egg, and a mushwood log. I don't know what she would like. I want her to love me. Oh, these are all 15 stress. Will I be able to finish the activity even if I have only 10 stress available to me? Are there any activities that have only 10 stress? Sports ball. But I don't really want... Maybe I should just take a rest. I say this to all of you, like, rest is important. It's, I could also do this, 10 stress. Rest is important. It's an important part of self-care. Ooh, a log. Is this one? Oh, this one's also 15 stress. Oh, wait, there was new dialogue here. There's a small pond in the seasonal garden with autumnal cattails. They look nothing like a cat's tail. They're more like frogs skewered on stakes. Each has a cluster of little branches near the top, and if you touch them, they kick back and wave feebly like legs. My goodness. I'm gonna go do some studying. I want to keep studying humanities. So, well, actually... Yeah, because I originally said that I was gonna focus on social and logic and like logic, but I think I might actually do social and physical because I realized like part of the way through our first year that my genetic modification was eagle eyes, which is a physical trait. So I feel like it works in my favor to keep doing physical stuff because my card that I got for my modification gives me +1, like it gives me a +1 bonus to my skill gain when I do that challenge. So like it makes sense for me to do that. So let's go ahead and study some more humanities. Let's get some creativity, persuasion, and some stress. Let's see. You're doing creative writing in teams, and you're paired with Mars. You wish it was Tange. She always does so well on these. The theme is Earth's natural environment. Mars takes the topic at face value and wants to write about how beautiful everything was on Earth, with blue skies and green plants everywhere, and huge oceans that went on forever. It always looks so gorgeous in the carefully staged movies you've seen on holovids. Let's see. If I run with Mars's idea, I get a card that says +1 if the left card is logic. Also, is that Mars when she grows up? Gorgeous. And then this one is +3. Just +3 period. I think I'd like to go with this one, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. Mars takes the creative part of creative writing literally, describing Earth's lush forests and verdant plains and deep jewel-like oceans with a reverence bordering on the obscene. She's pretty passionate about it, so you let her do most of the work. Mars insists she gets to present it to the class. This, too, is a good idea. Mars is a born presenter. You aren't sure that it's totally based on facts, but it is received well by both your classmates and your teacher. You get a handful of kudos for doing well. Let's go. All right, let us see. So we will start with this, that, and then pop the pink candy in as well. I don't think that's the best hand, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, that was good. I got 3 stars. All right. So I got +4 creativity, +5 because of the bonus up there. +2 persuasion, 15, and then 2 kudos. Let's go. What's our friendship with Tangent at? Oh, 23 out of 100. 2 hearts. I love. I think I want to marry Tangent. Because you can romance people, I'm pretty sure, right? So, like, I'm looking forward to possibly romancing Miss Tangent. It is the late wet season. Unfortunately, I can't do anything except rest. I'm just gonna go take a quick rest. Now that I'm completely maxed out on with 100 stress. So let's go and relax in the lounge. You organize a raid on the kitchen pantry for snacks. They want to be free. You must liberate them. We took the month off. Do I want to forget something? Okay, so let's take a look at our deck real quick. I think I will forget one of these I'll forget the crawling. Yeah. The days have been getting shorter, with only the yellow sun barely skimming the horizon. One morning, You wake in the darkness and have to check your holopalm to know what time it is. You see a holostream from Mars. Good morning to all my pals, if you could even call it the morning. They've named it Glow Season because, like, everything is crazy glowing out there in the dark. I am staying the heck inside for the next month. What's the point in even going out if you can't see anything? It's going to be a boring, long month. No way, it looks cool out there. You peek out the window. The wormhole is the biggest you've ever seen it, like a massive fiery ring in the sky. The planet must be very close to it now. And out in the jungle, something new is taking place. The plants are flowering, glowing, iridescent blooms, and everything is full of life. There are strange new sounds, long hooting calls, and gurgling roars. After Mars's message is a notice from the council, warning everyone to stay safe inside. Tammy's dad and the other surveyors have been called back and the gates closed for the month. There's tension in the air, as if everyone is waiting for something. Wow. Whoa. This is so pretty. Please. This is so hecking pretty. I can't. Look at the glowy lights. It's gorgeous. Ooh. A glittering crystal cluster. Very cool. This is so pretty. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anemone runs up to you. Hi, Sagefira. She huffs, catching her breath. She grins. On the ship. Oh, this is the same. This is the same dialogue. We can train with her. Need toughness 20 or greater. Gain telling a violent tale. Want to train together, Anemone? On your way to the sports ball pitch, Anemone shares the story about the time her brother Calm once spiked the ball so hard he broke Utopia's nose, back when she used to play sports ball too. She describes it in gory detail. 5 with a -2 to neighboring social cards. But don't go easy on me, she exclaims. That's why we have med beds, yes? Plus I make it a cool scar. She thumbs a blue scaled scar on her jaw right under her ear. Alright. Very cute. I love it. I love it. Dice is staring off into the wilderness outside the gates. Feels different, he mumbles. Don't know how. Just different. You ask him what he means, but he just shakes his head and stuffs his hands in his pockets. And then I think our mom was outside as well. Hi, Mom. Sagefira, your mom stops as you walk by. What are you doing out of your quarters? It isn't safe out here. It doesn't seem very dangerous. She narrows her eyes. What you should be afraid of here is me, if you don't do what I say, Sagefira. We don't know what's out there this time of year, so you and the other kids are going to keep your butts in the ship. You know there's no sense arguing when she makes that face. As you walk away and are just out of earshot, you hear her mumble, Stars, it is beautiful though. I want to go to school though, Mom. I want to go to school. Don't you want me to go to school? I'm gonna go to school. We're gonna continue our humanities study. You're studying the topic of how justice has been mediated by various legal systems, culminating in a mock trial based off of a legal system of your own design. You're supposed to use your broad knowledge to design the best system, but no one in class can resist adding their own bizarre rules, like not being able to use certain words or having to beat your accuser in a foot race before you're allowed to defend yourself. It's good fun, but not exactly a shining moment in the history of justice. Cute. Let's do that, and that. Beautiful. I think that's a good one. I think that's good. Yeah. I'm getting better at the card thing. It's making more sense. So we've got +1 creativity, another +4, +2 persuasion, 15 stress, and some kudos. So looks like creativity is currently our no, it's not our highest. Creativity is our second highest skill. Toughness is our highest, and perception is our third highest. So pretty good. Pretty good. Uh-oh. It's daytime when the emergency sirens start up. Well, what passes for day. It's still nearly pitch black except for an eerie green twilight glow on the horizon. You look toward the gates. They're open. Wait, they shouldn't be open. The alert blares out of every speaker in the colony. It's the same one you used for hull breaches and fires, and in space it meant you were supposed to go to the nearest emergency shaft and put on a spacesuit. On Vertumna, it means to go to an assembly point and wait for instructions. The closest assembly point is the children's creche, but from the opposite direction, you hear shouting and loud popping noises. Gunfire? Is the colony under attack? Well, I gotta hide. I don't have a choice here. Gonna go hide in the creche, the place where our friend died, I'd like to point out. This is where Tammy died, like 6 months ago. You find Dice in the creche and join him in hiding under the arts and crafts table. The lights are dim. You scared? He asks quietly. I nod silently. Dice shrugs. I thought I would be, but I'm not, he says. I'm not scared of stuff like this. You can't help but glance at the holo projector on the wall, the one that electrocuted your classmate Tammy earlier this year. The glowing bear looms over the room and for a moment looks more like a monster than a toy. You grew up here. It feels weird to be hiding here like you're just little kids again. You hear more gunfire and yelling, but within half an hour they play the all-clear tone. Chief Surveyor Tonin comes in to let you know it's all safe now as the lights come back on. You glance at the hologram teddy bear again. Tonin was Tammy's dad. How can he be sure it's safe? How can he be sure anything is safe? You're relieved when your parents arrive with an ashen-faced Cal. They won't talk about what happened at Geoponics. Oh no, did his parents die? After 2 weeks of darkness with the blue sun barely skimming the horizon, it begins to move higher in the sky and daytime returns. The council admits they don't know how the gates were opened or how the creatures got in. Some of the attacking creatures were once thought to be docile. Others were species nobody had seen before. It seems like something had driven them to assault the colony. At least nobody was killed. This time. Oh, so we got lucky. So this is our way of knowing that the glow season is very, very dangerous. Childhood is fleeting. The game will end when you reach age 20, so you should focus on a few skills to improve and friends to spend time with. Use the skills and friends button at the top left of the screen to keep track of them. Good luck! So you can, we can see everything we did. So we gained all of those cards. We got a lot of creativity, a lot of toughness, a lot of persuasion as well. We gained hearts with everyone. I see. So this gives me kind of like a good recap as to what we did during year 10. Let's go! Alright. So with that, everyone, I think now that is a perfect time to call it for today as we finish our first year. Within this wonderful, wonderful game. I am so pleased and so impressed with this game. It was so fun, and it's so fun, and I love the art style, the music, the integration of different gameplay styles that I wouldn't think fit together. Like I said, I wasn't sure how a deck building game would mesh with a life sim, but it fit in really well. Like, it fit together quite well, and I really like it. I'm looking forward to playing this game more. I mean, I kind of want to keep playing this game on stream because I'm really enjoying the way it feels playing through it. So I hope y'all want to see that. I mean, I'm enjoying it, so I might just do it because I want to. That being said, everyone, thank you all so much for joining me today on this wonderful, wonderful journey, taking a first look at I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope the Sage Cave provided a safe, cozy space for you to exist. And I am very honored, as always, that you would choose to exist alongside me today. Be kind to yourselves, pals. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourself, because you matter. That being said, my name is Sharon, also known as Sagefira, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye for now, pals. And so, our first year on Vertumna draws to an end. An exciting time of hope and discovery, but also one of tragedy and loss. We have begun to fully explore the potential of our new home and of ourselves, but this story is just beginning. Our choices, great and small, will affect the flow of our lives, and perhaps the very fate of Vertumna itself.
How will the story unfold? Well, the only way to find out is to live it.